is having shortcut for the recorder. So right click on keyframe. So go to keyframe assistant, easy ease, you can use this. F9 is the shortcut. So now I activated easy ease. So the starting and ending, if you want to make little slow in slow outs, like easy means speed, ease means slow. Okay. So these two options, or as of now select size, go to graph editor. See, this is the graph editor. We can adjust here by selecting two of the set keys. Hold the shift button and drag this pivot tangent towards right side. Clear? So when you drag like this, the action here it is going very much quickly towards up, the value versus time. So time versus value equals to graph editor. So this is a functional curve. What we are seeing, it is a functional curve. Functional curve means how it is functioning from one time to another time in a particular value. See, from 0 frame to 8 frames, it is moving 1000 more than 1000 pixels in a y axis. Clear? The size wise. So coming to the down again means where the size is coming to the normal. So this position, it is again coming very slowly. Clear? It is taking more time also. So it is slow down. It is slowing down completely the scale value. So now go to the same concept for stroke width. For stroke width, here we have the value in a two different manner. See, one is going up, again it is going down to normal, means the value it is adjusting with the, here you have a two type of graphs, edit value graph or edit speed graph. Okay. Now this one I want to adjust value wise, not speed wise, because it is a value related. So size is related to how speedy manner or slow manner it is decreasing or increasing the size. That is what speed related I adjusted, and now the width is related to value. So this one up to here it is increasing and again it is decreasing. So for example, increasing it should complete very quickly, so that here it should be like a speed from starting to the where it is increasing, that area should be more value. So now this position again it should slow down at the end. So tangent you can drag again towards right side, I mean left side. So once the adjustments are done, you can watch the movement. See, the starting coming very quickly, ending it is hiding very slowly. Can you see that? Have you noticed that? అర్థమైంది కదా ఇక్కడ ఎలా ఇది వర్క్ అవుతుంది అనేది. సో స్టార్టింగ్ అప్ టు 1 సెకండ్ స్పీడ్ ఉంది, సో తర్వాత చాలా స్లోగా డౌన్ అవుతుంది మళ్ళీ. ఓకే, సో నౌ ద సేమ్ ellipse 1, control D, then select the shape layer 1 and press U to get the keyframes and move these keyframes little bit delay, 3 or 4 frames delay. So, first one comes, after that the second one comes, and they will hold at the end. So, this is what yesterday we completed. After this we also already done one more thing that I will show you now with the trim path concept. So, expand the timeline or work area up to 5 seconds. So, without selecting this layer, create one more shape with the default value stroke width 10. Click the mouse left button first, then drag by holding shift control, so that equally we will get the circle shape. Now, selecting layers 2, shape layer 2, control alt home button, then control home button. Now, this shape should start working from around 1 second onwards. To move the layer at the place of 1 second, I am getting some noise from your side, Ajay. Some resound laga something వస్తుంది బ్యాక్ సైడ్. సరే, okay. So, see from here, place the slider at 24th frame and select this shape layer 2, click on open square bracket, so that it comes exactly to the slider position. Now, go to the trim path. At the starting it should be 0, set key for size, coming to this location where the bubble circle shapes are hiding, this should form to this level. So, it should be like 420 something value. See this now. So, now you can add a stroke width, little more value, so you no need to animate the stroke width, you can keep the same value like this. For ellipse 1, apply by adding on and clicking on add option. It is related to add animations effects. So, click on trim path. Now, here add the starting value and ending value. We have 2 values. So, what are these? Basically, this is the start position of the circle, this is the end position of the circle. So, this is there at the up position, start and end position. So, it will trim the circle. So, now this circle should also form when it is going to increase the size. From here, add set key for end at the end position, means where the circle was completely increased. At this location, it should complete with the 100% display. Clear? So, for this animation also you can use F9. So, F9 as of now I am not using, because the record option is also having the same shortcut. So, I am using easy ease. then you can go to the graph editor and you can set the values for these two by fitting into all in the graph. So, these two are related to speed. So, go to speed graph, select the last set keys and hold the shift button and drag this side. So, middle you will get a speed and at the ending it completely gives us the slow. Hold, okay na? See, suddenly these two are working. Now, this same ellipse 1, create one more duplicate, and now here what? The size we have to adjust. In transform ellipse scale, I mean transform ellipse, once first of all press U so that it shows the set keys. So, these set keys should come little delay, the second circle should come little delay, okay, but both are coming exactly at the same place. So, here at 400 position for the size you can add 420 place only 400 or 380. So that it is not going to add at least 360 or 350, okay, place 360. See this now, clear? So, size wise I adjusted at the same set key location. Now, I want to adjust the direction also, I want to flip the direction. So, in the transform ellipse 2, because already in the ellipse path we have animated size. So, without changing the flip direction, one should come from right to left, another one should come from left to right. So, in the scale position here you can add a minus 100. So, this option was linked with the x and y. So, if you apply y axis or x axis position minus, it will apply for both. Now, see this, clear? Okay na? Once these two are formed, this should be there for continuous purpose, and go to the another circle without using the shape layer 2. You can place a different color. Again click and hold, drag again. So, the shape was created. It should start also from the middle of this slider. After forming those two, it should start again. So, select Ctrl Alt Home button, then Ctrl Home button. So, now it is exactly at the center. So, go to ellipse path, For this you can activate in the strokes dashes option. So, when we added dashes, it is created the multiple number of dashes. These dashes actually working with the pixels length. So, whenever the length I am increasing up to 30 or 40, I can see very less dashes. If I am adding 40, see now, so you can control here dashes in a proper manner, then you can animate the offset. See here one of the dash it is increasing and decreasing, means the value it is not matching. So, go with 55, 55 also not correct. So, 58 I think it is okay. See now, yes. So, now it is having only 5 dashes overall with the 58 length, clear. So, now these dashes should rotate continuously. For that we can animate offset set key up to some frames forward, like this is at 1 second 14th frame. Now, go to 2 seconds 14th frame around, and I am adding offset 360, completely one rotation. Okay, Ajay. To get the continuation of this movement, hold the Alt and click on the clock symbol. So, it will open script editor. మనం ఎప్పుడైతే Alt పట్టుకొని, if you click the mouse left button on clock symbol, it opens script editor. Okay na? At the same animation location. Now, here you can add loop related scripts. It will display as per the new versions of After Effects. Okay. In CS6 it will not display the loop related scripts. So, loop means it is a continuous process. So, in this we have again loop in duration, loop out duration. Loop in means what? For example, manual animation for this offset I added from 1 second 14 frame to 2 second 14th frame. So, loop in works before the manual animation, loop out works from the manual animation place. Okay, clear? Means manual animation complete అయిన తర్వాత నుంచి loop out it continues the same animation, and the duration is a concept where you can mention exactly from which frame to which frame you want to get the animation. అంటే ఒక పర్టికులర్ ఫ్రేమ్ నుంచి ఒక పర్టికులర్ ఫ్రేమ్ వరకు మాత్రమే యానిమేషన్ రావాలి అంటే you can go with a loop in duration or a loop out duration. Clear? Now, here I want to increase the size of this. Press J to come to this location. See, whenever you applied or you added dashes option, ఇక్కడ ఎప్పుడైతే మనం dashes option అప్లై చేసామో, we should not go with the size animation in ellipse path. Don't use this, because if you do this, what happens? See, dashes are decreasing. Can you see that? So, don't use the ellipse related path size. So, we have to use size option from the transform ellipse 1 from the transform options. So, at this location it should be 0, set key, come to the 1 second 2 second 14th frame, Now increase the size and match to this area, to this circle location. Clear? Now just play again. Say this. And that offset and the loop out animation is continuously working. If you go for a 10 seconds also or 1 hour also, it will play continuously, right? So once it is done, with the same shapes with a different color, I want to place the one more circle here. So how to do that? This same one, ellipse 1, Control D, but it should be there between the orange color lines. Whatever I created one more, that it should be with the blue color and it should be there between the orange color lines. Understood? So here in the rotation place, check out the rotation value. Say this. Okay, here the blue value was added for both because the shape layer was selected. So select the ellipse path, duplicated one, and change the blue color. Now in this, transform ellipse to rotation, add between these two, means it is around 90 or some value. It's not 90, it is 109 something. Okay. See this, both the shapes are having same concept, loop, okay, but color only I adjusted and I placed little bit in a 109 rotation value. And here you can also adjust the size, trim path, I mean trim size. Go to stroke width and add this with 20 something. See now. So here inside you can also place some other shapes. So this is the way you can add on multiple shapes and animations. It is depends on the animation, what type of movements and shapes you want to create. While creating layer, I am getting 2 seconds of time. So by going to the preferences, import, here you can move 2 seconds value to length of composition. Okay. Okay, Ajay. Then after selecting length of composition, click on OK. So whenever we create a new circle or any shape, it comes up to the length of composition, means up to 10 seconds. So create another circle now. Okay. Select the shape layer for Control Alt Home button, then Control Home button. So, it comes exactly to the center. Now, for this you can add like cyan blue or a fluorescent green shade. Go to stroke. If you want, here also you can add dashes with a 10 value. So, from here the shape should start. Select offset, go to 2 second 17 frame, add offset minus 360. In a reverse side it should rotate. So, it is not minus, we should go with plus. So, now click on Alt and clock symbol. For this also add a loop out. So, from this same position, this ellipse related transform ellipse 1, starting position 0 set key, size wise, and come to the same 1 second location, increase the size and it should fit to the same the circular size where the design was added before. Clear now? So, just do the practice up to here, Ajay. So tomorrow will continue in this shapes only extra, okay. And tomorrow I will show you how to connect with the text, this particular trim path values and all, how to connect with the time or a percentage wise. And I will show you some other LED strip, how can we create and extra shapes, okay.